Today's horoscope from Astrocademy, Capricorn July 4, 2022. Your impulses tend to be intense today. The tendency to dwell runs high, but you might choose to use intense emotions and compulsions constructively. Mars in your intimacy sector stirs up all sorts of previously buried matter, and it conflicts with Pluto today, possibly aggravating tensions in relationships or on an emotional level. Resentments can surface if someone isn't taking you seriously. Your excitement may not be mirrored, which can be frustrating, or there can be questions about how involved you want to be with a project. So much is riding on a relationship or project that it's losing its fun factor, or it could even be taking over your life in destructive ways. If so, it may be time to take steps to even things out. There may be a standoff or unexpected event related to finances or relationship dynamics. This transit helps show you where you've been overdoing, micromanaging, or unnecessarily fearful. Aim to recognize the need to let go of something just a little if your grip is too tight. The day's celestial configuration provides a great opportunity to shine a little light on a murky situation and also to come to some kind of agreement about a few things that might have been troubling you recently. You can give your loved ones a sense of security by making a fuss over them, taking them out to dinner, and just generally making them feel good. Do you feel empowered when you invest in your ideas and professional self-expression? You might need to consider how much time, energy, and resources you put into your passion projects when Mars in Aries squares Pluto retrograde in Capricorn. Instead of becoming frustrated with the slow-moving success of your passions, you should consider adjusting the flow of your formula to succeed with your ideas. Transforming the creative path of your passion projects or self-expression could result in more immediate financial success. Just remember that you are in control of whatever you want to do with your ideas. Right now you could be thinking about domestic matters. Maybe your house is driving you a little crazy. While you're sitting over breakfast, you could be making lists of all the things you want to get done, and errands you have to run. Maybe it's time to do some serious cleaning. Or it could be good to get all of your bills and papers organized. Take a relaxed view of life and let grass grow over old feuds. Enjoy reviving old contacts and wallowing in nostalgia. The conditions are ideal, as you will be receiving a lot of trust and affection. Let your family know how important they are to you and spend more time with them. Can't sleep, can't read, can't watch TV. It's as if nothing really holds your attention for very long. Don't worry too much about it. Just let yourself flit from activity to activity and eventually you'll find your place. What you want seems to be magically in tune with the people you meet and socialize with. You feel a strong sense of identity and flirt with whoever you meet or find appealing. Others are content to listen to what you have to say and you benefit equally from their response, enjoying connections you make. When you woke up this morning, you may have felt an oppressive mood hanging in the air. Unfortunately, that haze of misunderstanding and conflict is likely to last all day. However, it makes this an ideal time to speak up about anything that's bothering you. Don't be shy about going on the warpath today. If you don't, you're likely to be the target of a surprise attack. Welcome to the quieter and more pensive energy of today's vibration. As much as you love chatting and socializing, you may be surprised to feel differently today. The influence from this vibration can bring the more serious and complex areas of your life to mind. You may find that you feel a need to think things through, and that there is a real need to understand why things are the way they are. Be sure to allow yourself as much contemplation time as you can. Having the moon in a nostalgic and reflective part of your chart over the weekend is a chance to pause. This may even put how well you know when to keep your work hat on and when to take it off to the test, with a need for time to hear yourself think fighting back. With the moon gone by tomorrow, before you move into another busy week, this is an invitation to make time to hear yourself think. This comes just as you are starting to sense that maybe life doesn't have to be all work and no play, ahead of Mars' return to an adventurous part of your chart in 2 days. At the same time that Neptune is spending his first weekend in retrograde motion in your relationship sector, there is support building from multiple directions. A growing partnership between forces across the communication, friendship and relationship fronts will peak over the coming days, just as the relationship gods have opened the doors to the past and second chances. Our eyes in the sky. Mercury, the great communicator, is partnered with quick-thinking air sign Gemini today and has a couple things going on that will affect most of your daily interactions. First, a trine to Sirius Saturn in logical Aquarius helps you settle down and organize your thoughts. You'll be looking for practical conversations now and won't be in the mood for long, drawn-out or exaggerated stories. As long as people stick to the facts, you'll be happy to engage with them. The second Mercury aspect, a square to dreamy Neptune in Pisces later in the day, has your mind drifting off to faraway places and distracts you from the specifics of what's in front of you. If you have any important tasks to do, including attending meetings, giving presentations, interviewing, etc., hopefully you can get them out of the way as early as possible before you drift off into La La Land. In the morning, the Leo moon forms a trine with Jupiter in Aries, granting us popularity and charisma. This is a great influence to get a mission statement or creative idea into the hands of the right people. Collaborators may offer financial support or boost our message through their networks. The knowledge that others believe in us is its own reward, especially if we have recently felt unseen or down on our luck. Alternatively, we might have the opportunity to platform another today. In addition to possible material perks, this aspect inspires a sense of spiritual or philosophical camaraderie, widening our social circles so we can position ourselves to receive future fortune. Following this connection, the moon syncs up with Mars, also in Leo, providing stamina and passion. We feel brave and eager to conquer our goals. However, the risk here is that we end up trying to conquer others instead through showy displays of bravado that can be more off-putting than inspiring. Mid-afternoon, the moon sextiles Venus in Gemini, engendering gratitude. Words of affirmation and quality time are our love languages. We spread joy around by making others feel heard, checking in to ensure we are understanding them correctly. While the sextile is an auspicious aspect, we might miss its best effects if we aren't paying attention. This is a great time to connect with friends, taking in entertainment like a concert, party, or art exhibit. It can also improve intimate relationships. A new romance that begins now would be lighthearted and fun.